Right, good morning YouTube and welcome to day number 24 of my Haynes Retro Radio Advent Calendar. Today is Christmas Eve and me and Billy are at the Lake District. Yeah, we're at the Lake District, but it's bloody windy, so I'm going to go back inside. Right then YouTube, back inside. It's a little bit warmer in here and not quite so windy. Well, I'm a day behind my schedule where I wanted to be. I did actually want to be here at this point yesterday morning when I woke up, but I'm a day behind, so you know. Yesterday coming up here, driving along the A66, it was supposedly closed to high-sided vehicles, which, yeah, okay. Coming the opposite way to me, I did see an articulated lorry with the roof of his trailer all peeled back, where I presume the wind had blown it off, or blowing it off. And a bit further down the road, there was an articulated lorry blown over onto its side. So there must have been some wind. As I was driving down the road, my skylight, vroom, blew itself open. So it was bloody windy, I know that. We've been lovely and warm here in the van. It wasn't too windy last night. I went outside at about 11 o'clock with Billy. The sky was lovely and clear and you could see stars all the way round. It was beautiful. Yeah, it really was nice. And like I say, it weren't too windy last night, but there's a bit of wind this morning. We're going to go and have a bit of a bimble and then we're going to carry on with our journey, aren't we, Billy, and see where we end up to. We are. Right, but today is day 24 of the Haynes Retro Radio Advent Calendar. Now, this is actually the last one. This is the last window. After today, the radio will be complete. Is he a good boy? When I got here last night, actually, I've got no internet here. Only very, very, very small phone signal on one of my phones, and so I've had no contact with anybody actually, but I did get my Haynes Retro Radio out and I did manage to find Cumbria FM, and that is what I listened to last night, but my batteries are flat, so kind of wishing it was on that Li-ion battery that I can plug into a USB and charge it, but it's not yet. So right, we'll just have a quick look. Billy likes getting these little treats, don't you, Billy? Eh? You do like these, don't you? Come on round this side, look, so everybody can see you. They want to see you at Christmas in the Lake District, Billy. Right, what have we got in window number 24? Let's have a look. Ah, well, I was hoping for something a little more exciting than that, but I'm sure Billy knows what it is, don't you? It is, in fact, 2 Billy biscuits for Billy. There you go, Billy. Merry Christmas. They got them. Get them. Good boy. Merry Christmas. Right. What have we got here? Another resistor. This one is brown, black, yellow and gold. So we'll see what this does in the book. Day 24. Saving energy. The last door reveals a 100 kiloohm resistor. Brown, black and yellow. Attach it as base resistor for the LED transistor. Furthermore, insert a 100 nanofarad capacitor between base and collector. Its purpose is to smooth the LED current in order to avoid variations caused by the audio signal. That'll be why when I was listening last night, the LED was going with the base. With these changes, you can also improve the standby mode. Now, the terminal amplifier is also turned off. To this end, the amplifier has an off input at pin 1. When you provide a voltage at this pin, the operating current decreases to nearly 0. This increases the life of the batteries significantly. When turned off, the current consumption is reduced to 0.2 milliamps. Therefore, you only have to remove the batteries when you do not operate the radio for several days. In order to sufficiently increase the voltage at pin 1 of the amplifier, a 4.7 kilo ohm resistor is required. It has to be connected in parallel to the LED. Okay. With this last revision, all the components of the radio advent calendar are now in use. You can now modify your radio to meet your own particular requirements. Decide which function you want to control via the push buttons or the touch sensors. Use the optimum length of antenna to suit reception in your area. Decide whether you want to implement the standby mode or the frequency reset feature. You can also experiment with various loudspeaker boxes. You can even mount the whole radio inside your own wooden casing. The only limit is your imagination. Fantastic. Well, I will be mounting it in a rubber casing in January sometime. Not just yet, because I'm on my Christmas holiday. So, right, I suppose that's the end of it, Billy. There is a couple of bits of spare wire that I've used. It still rattles. There must be something else in there, Billy. It still rattles. Is there? I don't know. Thought we'd had everything out, but it still rattles. Must be something in here. Don't know. But there you go, people. Right, so now we're going to get the table out. We're going to have a look what this last little experiment is. Okay, right. Oh, it looks a bit different in daylight. First thing I'm going to do is move this to just here. These are tricky to get in, but that's in. Then I've got to remove this resistor, which is going to go in line for the LED. But first I have to put this resistor, the 100 kilo ohm one, which is going to go from that hole. Get it in there. That's tight. Ah, there we go, straight in. Is that the right hole? No. Wants to be in that one. That's straight in, right. And then that goes all the way over to the L, which is in fact above that wire, which is just there. Okay, so that's replaced that with the 4.7 at 100 kilo ohm. Replace the 4.7 with a 100 kilo one. Now what I do need to do is just get the tweezers out, really, if I can find them quickly. Yes, because I've got some of these touching now, which isn't, I don't think, very good. So we'll just have to do a little bit of a modification like that. That's it. Right, so I've moved that, right, the 4.7 kilo ohm resistor is now going to go in that one, and over to just there, like that. So, that, I believe, YouTube, is everything as it should be in the book. And that is our final revision. Ooh, we'll see what happens when we switch it on now. Yes, I've swapped a couple of the batteries around, so fantastic. I'm actually picking up a signal. But there we go, YouTube. That's my Haynes Retro Radio Advent Calendar completed. There we go, we did get some music. I think somebody was driving home for Christmas, I don't know. You still get a bit of dimming with that LED. We'll have to look into that. Now the LED's gone out. Ooh, that's strange. Oh, I wonder why that does that then. I've just hit the standby and the lights come on. Have I not got this wired up properly somewhere? I don't know. No, that all looks... Yeah, that all looks right to me. Not quite sure what's going on there. The only thing that has moved, looking at that, is this resistor. Don't think it will actually make any difference, but this one has actually moved into that pin, which puts it a little closer to this ceramic capacitor. No, everything looks to be connected correctly, so I don't know why I'm having that issue. Let's try again. We're back on now. It could be because the battery's going flat, actually. Yes, I would say it's probably because the battery is going flat. Well, they are flat. This battery was run until it wouldn't run anymore, and these were just about at that state. So, but there we go. There's my Haynes Retro Radio Advent Calendar now complete. Over the next month, or sometime over the next month, I will do a video and show you all me making the box and what it's going to look like. Hopefully Radio Cruncher is all complete and working, and I'm hoping he can find me a way to use that rechargeable battery I've got. Yeah, we'll have to see about that. I don't know either if he knows anywhere I could probably, well, we'll have to see. I might see if I can extend these, put them and run them out the top of the box so I can still use the touch sensors. That would make it more original, shall we say. So, right, that's it, YouTube. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from me and Billy. Don't know if we're going to, yep, me and Billy from the Lake District. Merry Christmas.